Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel or welcome back or welcome to my channel. This is Lost Girly Tree and yeah, so today I am excited because I feel like this is the start to my first ever vlog. So clap. Um First off, forgive me if my voice is a little scratchy or if I'm coughing a lot or making a lot of noises with my throat because a couple nights the other night I fell asleep with my window cracked open for I think a little too long, and after I woke up my voice has just been very dry and scratchy. um um it doesn't look like I'm going to get sick, which is a plus for me. But recently the snow just cleared up and it came back, which is something that I feel like everybody hates because it's like I'm from upstate New York, so we get an accumulative amount of snow um for very long. Longer than it should be, and it usually almost always go over the time that it should be. Um so yeah, so it came back. So I feel like that was most like the main reason why my voice got raspy is because not only is it that I left the window open, but I think it's because the weather was so like all over the place around that time specifically. Because I think that's why I was keeping my window open a little bit more, because the snow had just disappeared and it was giving like a good in between like cold and just like chill, because I was able to have my window open without worrying about bugs or anything flying in, because it's not summer yet and it wasn't cold. Like it was giving like a nice like, fall night, you know. But it's supposed to be fall now, but um it always got a drag. So yeah, I feel like the first half of this video will be a little yap session because I have a lot that I want to get off my chest, especially for why I'm starting to vlog this way, because originally I wanted to start the vlog with me going to the laundromat yesterday, but unfortunately ever since I came back to stay with my mom um March last year, so it will be a full year coming up this March that I've came back to stay with my mom, and it's been a whole movie. Like it's been a series. I think we're on season, I want to say 9, 8 or 9. I think we're on season 9. And I'm ready for it to end. I'm ready for it to freaking end. Like I'm so serious. I think I might have mentioned it, my circumstances and everything that's going on in this house in my first video. Um but basically, just to like shorten it, this house and the way my mom live isn't the way I would like to live. It is very, very, very unhygienic, But other than her just not being as cleanly as I would like, um, this house in general is just, it needs to be demolished in my eyes. We've having so much like, she's been having so much trouble with like the new landlord that came on, and she's been asking for so long for people to come fix up the house. There's so many health violations. Um the people came, they're just saying that it's so cold, they gotta fix it. So basically my mom been going back and forth to court, like back and forth for like, I don't know, it's been so long. Um and recently her lawyer asked me to be a witness, and I wanted to be a witness so bad at first because I finally just like finally tried to explain it to her a little bit yesterday, my mom's lawyer, that the reason why all of this is stressing me out, and like, when they come to the house, like the workers and the landlord, and they trying to make a like negotiations, and they trying to sweet talk, and then they lie and all of this stuff, and it's just me like when you just really a pure honest person, and you really just do things from like, the bottom of your heart, and just do things fairly and just the best way you see fit. It's just so hard to like get a connection with other people, because I feel like some people are just literally wired to be some sort of, to have just some type of like lie always ready, or some type of strategy always ready. And it's like, it's important to have a strategy, or to have boundaries, but it's like when like one of the workers that I met, I thought he was like really cool. Like I thought we could just like be friends, probably like outside of all of this. And I remember we ended up talking, and then I remember like, one of our second conversations, he was like, I don't really like to lie. And then it's like my brain is wired to like, as soon as somebody say I don't really like to lie, or I don't like liars, my brain immediately kind of like already like puts them in this category, because mind you, I heard him already tell like 5 lies before he even said that he didn't like to lie. So when he said it, it's like when people do that, it's like, bro, you just lied about lying. Like you you just you literally just lied about lying. And it's like, I don't want to say like I'm like a lie detector, but when you're somebody who typically doesn't like to lie, or usually lives like an honest life, or don't really see the point in lying, or usually like with me, I feel like I don't really lie because I don't really see the need for it. I do. I have been in situations where I realize that it is a lot of invasive people in this world. A lot of people who think that you owe them an explanation to anything that they want to know. And I feel like a lot of people will ask me like personal questions, like real personal questions, or just stuff about me that I probably wasn't ready to like disclose, or probably would never want to like disclose this type of information to this specific person. So usually I would just be like, oh, I don't know, or like, or I don't know yet. Like saying I don't know is like my favorite thing, because honestly, like, it's true, because like as a Libra, a part of me truly doesn't know. Like like we are so indecisive, like we really don't know. Like even when we made the choice, like we've made the best choice, but at the end of the day, like you just never know, because you just never know. So to say all of that, yeah, so it was just like, it's just a lot. So it's a lot been weighing on me, and I went to the first hearing, and the first hearing didn't go too well, only because the judge seemed really immature, and he just seemed very biased. He also seemed like, again, I don't like to judge people or stereotype people, but I'm telling y'all, like, years of being the quiet girl, like a Libra, neurodivergent, literally everything you could think of. My favorite label that I've heard recently is Star Child. I feel like out of everything that I've heard about, certain people, and the way they describe certain people, I feel like Star Child really describes me the best. I just feel it like I just feel like it belongs to me more than any other term or category I've heard. I don't usually like to put labels on anything, so like I'm not ever gonna take that label too seriously. But just to give you guys some type of like, you know, gist of what type of person I am and what type of content you could expect, and how do I say commonality. So like um if you adhere or like have something in common with the phrase star child, then you'll know like, oh, okay, I'm in the right place. So basically that's kind of what I meant by saying that. But yeah, it's just so like, oh yeah, so like based off my, intuitive sense, I feel like the judge was also very sexist. I feel like he was definitely more towards the guys than the female, and my mother's a lawyer is a female. So it was very stressful having to see that and everything, because what I was going back to and also what I was trying to like finally tell my lawyer yesterday is I frankly don't really care if, you know, either way the case goes, cuz I don't plan on staying here long anyway, cuz I know God has big plans for me, and it's not really a place that I would like fight to stay in. And secondly, the reason why it makes me feel such a way is because again, my mom isn't too cleanly, and like even when we did, even like the stuff that was wrong with the house, like bed bugs, rats, mice, clogs, sink, toilets, tubs, and just poor installation, like air coming through the windows, literally blowing, and just the dirtiness of the house is like, if the health inspectors didn't come to this house to test for lead and then noticed that this house was having so many health code violations and told my mom that they were going to contact somebody to check out these health code violations, she would be perfectly fine in these conditions. And the reason why I know that is because ever since I've came back, I felt so much guilt because I thought that maybe since I left for college, because even before I went to college, I had left living with her like my last couple of months of junior year, and I think all of senior year of high school, because again we lived in a different house at the time, but she still was as cleanly as I would like it to. That house was having problems as well. It was rats, mice, poor insulation, went so many days without water, couldn't wash clothes. It was just so stressful. um so I thought maybe because she lived so many years without me there and with my brothers, because I am the only girl and I have four brothers. I have one on my dad's side and then three on my mom's side. So she just lived with my three brothers for all them years. And then when I came here and I seen how she was living and just the state of it, I was like, maybe it's because she been the only girl here and it's been kind of just easier to just kind of let go and just let the dirtiness in. So I came back and I started doing things like I started cleaning up. I was buying cleaning products out of my own money and just doing anything I could to fix up the house or just make it so easier for her to live. But it just seemed like no matter what I did, it just felt like she kept pushing back. Like it's like that's why I just like really can't deal with people too much in this world anymore, because it's like even when you're doing something that can help somebody, like you're purely doing something to help benefit somebody, and even if they know that, people just let themselves get in the way all the time. And I know it's hard because I've been in that situation. I'm still in that situation in some um aspects of letting myself get in the way of myself to better myself. And I just was like, I'm not about to fight you to help you more than you've ever helped me, in my life, as far as this like mother daughter relationship, like talking about stuff, or just like caring about things that I've had to tell you, and just all of that jazz. Um, I am rambling a little bit more than I should have. But yeah, so it's like the so yesterday I wanted to start my vlog, and I wanted to get up right after my mom went to work, and she goes to work at like I think like 1 to I don't 9, I don't know. She's a bus aide, so she has like two shifts. So she goes in the morning, and she come back around like 8 or 9, and then she leaves at 12 or 11 in the afternoon, and then she come back at 4. No, I mean 3. So I wanted to get up at like, well, I was already up because I usually get up at like 6 or 9, so I can drink tea and just like get my body up before I do like a workout. I usually do at 12 o'clock, and then I was going to go to the laundromat, and that's when I was gonna start my vlog. But my mom had court, and my mom did tell me about like like last night, because we have a new tenant that just moved in. She was like, "Oh, I think that the landlord put the new tenant on the like witness sheet. Like, oh, why did he do that?" And she was very like, she was kind of upset about it and all of that stuff. But at the time, like, since our last court date, I think it's been like a month or two since that, nobody has mentioned the next court date, or like, oh, are you coming, or oh, you gotta get ready. So when she told me like the night before, like, oh, he put on, she still didn't mention like, oh, like, are you coming, or like stuff like that. So I didn't think I was gonna go, and I already decided I didn't want to go, because the first time I went and left, I always feel like it drained me so much, because I get so much of my emotions, and I just start talking about how unfair it is, and just how like weird this whole thing is, because I already know it's all a game. And that's why I'm trying not to like like get too involved, because I don't want to play that game, especially knowing when something is unjust, and then still having to see how hard you have to fight just to win. Or like, I don't even want to say win, I just want like just to gain the ability to have justice, I feel like. And it's like, even walking down into the court like house, they just have the word justice splattered everywhere. And it's like, is there really justice ever being served? Like even after like the judge finishes like his sentences for like the cases, he always like justice served, and I'm just like, how can y'all say that like so freely, so confidently, and know how messed up the system is and can be. Sorry, y'all, my eyes are watering. That just happens when I talk about stuff that I'm like really passionate about. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. But yeah, make this quick. So yeah, it just felt like it just drained me so much coming back from that, because I feel like I should never have to do that much, or nobody should ever have to do that much to get justice. Like something that's just clearly justice. So I didn't want to go to the second one. So the morning of, I thought she was just gonna go to the court, and I was gonna do my vlog, and I was gonna be happy. And then she knocked on my door. It was going on like 11:40, I think. And then she was like, "Oh, they coming to pick us up at like 12 for court." And I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Oh, well, I don't have anything to wear. Nobody told me I was going." I was like, "Do I have to go?" And then she was like, "Yeah, it's a trial." And I'm like, "Well, nobody told me I had to go. Like, I don't have anything washed." And that was like my main issue, because like I really didn't have anything to wear. That's why I need to go um wash my clothes, and that's why I wanted to put it in the vlog because new year, new me. It's the year of me. 2026 is the year of me. I feel like I've put so much stuff on hold, especially considering myself and just in general things I want to do in life, because I feel like I wanted to do it with so many people that just weren't supposed to be on this journey with me. So I had to like I would pause so many things and just didn't do so many things, or did so many things just based off what other people wanted me to do, and I just wasn't doing what I wanted to do. Like, oh my gosh, I just want to cry, y'all. That's all I want to do is cry. Not because I'm sad. Because I just regret not putting myself first in so many situations. Because I'm such a special person. You are such a special person, girl. And I deserve the world. And my issue was I was looking for it in other people. I thought if I pour as much love as I could into other people, that they had no choice but to pour that love back into me. But that's why I said these not sad tears, because I'm also so happy that I finally realized that that's not what that means. Like, nobody's obligated to do anything for you. Anything. So when you find them people that are, them people that will do anything for you, them people are special, okay? Don't ever take those people for granted, because y'all don't realize that nobody is obligated to do shit for you, okay? But basically, my whole life has been a roller coaster of me just trying to live my life, and people kind of just trying to dim my light and shit on me. And I feel like it's been very hard, especially um as a female, or like a from a girl standpoint, because when I was growing up, I was always the bigger girl, like, on the bigger, heavier side. So I used to always get picked on about that. I didn't really know in the moment or at the time why I would get picked on, other than, like, that I was bigger than other kids. But soon I realized it was basically just, kids being, products of their parents, or envious and stuff like that. So I had to deal with that. And I've always been like on like a little like nerd, like loner girl, like anime, BL, yaoi. Had a radio in my room, Troye Sivan, Alicia Cara, Nikki, just like my own little niche. Like, I love to read. It's just like, and then now, like, as I got older, like more towards college, I started losing a lot of weight. And I guess I started having like a glow up. And then it became even harder to like find like friends, or just to be me, because I feel like everybody kept looking at me with their own perceived notions, which I realized that almost everyone in this world does, because they can't comprehend their ego being, you know, what do they say, bruised or something. They can't stand when their projections of somebody isn't true, because then it like reflects back on them and their ego and how they think. And instead of going, maybe I should change my mindset and stop categorizing people and putting everybody in a box, maybe I should, they just go against them more, just to save their ass, to build up their ego. They add even more people into it just to build up the narrative, So I feel like as I got older, people just kept looking at me like as like a a pretty stuck up girl, you know, guys, oh, like she pretty, she probably have guys waiting on her hand and toe, or she probably a cheater, or she doing this and this and that. And then the girls, oh, she probably a pretty weird stuck up bitch, let's be weird to her. So I just feel like I've just had nobody for so long, and I just been walking through life on my own trying to figure it out. But I finally figured it out. Well, not everything, but I feel like I got a good hang of it. And I'm just ready for this life to be about me. So that's why I really want to start my vlog with me going to the laundromat, because I recently just got my taxes back, and I've been waiting for it for like literally this whole year I've been staying here, because I haven't had any money. I did go in the process, a long process of looking for a job after I left school. I did get, I think I had got 2 jobs in between this year, but nothing was working and nothing was sticking, and every environment I went to just felt like nobody wanted me there. Like it felt like everything was pushing me out. Like the second job I had got, I literally got into an argument with this lady that was like in her 50s, wearing eyelashes this long, a cap, and you know, net, like, you know, the type of lady, because I was doing a job that literally this girl trained me to do for like 2 weeks. She trained me to do this for 2 weeks, and then the week that she had left, because she was like an exchange student, and you know I had to do it by myself. That was the first time that she ever was like, you know, she was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Like she was just like pressing me, and then we got into it, and it was like this whole thing, and I was crying, had to write an incident report, and I was like, "This is not for me. This is not for me." And if you are other, like, you know, a star child out there, you know exactly what I mean. Like like this fake industry shit is not for us. It's not for us. We are meant to be creating. We are meant to be putting stuff out into the world. And I'm finally realizing that, and I'm finally ready, and it just makes me happy, because there's nothing else in this world that I'd rather be doing. And I just pray to the Lord that he continues to help me stay motivated every day. And yeah, so basically, oh yeah, so that's why I want to wash my clothes, because with this tax money, I do want to use it to buy a camera finally, because right now I'm using my laptop, and I would use my phone, but honestly I was trying to use my phone to make a couple videos, because I have another channel that's like a K-pop YouTube channel, because that was the first channel I ever made, was a K-pop YouTube channel, and I wanted to start making vlogs, but I was like, if I can't do anything like a vlog yet, because I don't have a lot of room space in my phone, because you know, like, the longer you have a phone, I feel like the less space you just have automatically, because like it's like no matter what I do, it's like no space. Like I could have 0 photos and then have like a 5 minute video, and then like a 10 minute video, and then I could do my edits in iMovie and then export it, and then it'll be like you have no space. And I literally, the only thing I have in that in my gallery would be like the 5 minute video and the 10 minute video that I just put together in iMovie, and it would be like no space. So I was like, okay, I can't even do that. So I had to wait for my tax money to finally get a camera, and I did have a tablet, because I feel like the tablet is the best thing to edit on for me, because I started editing on my phone. So I feel like the tablet is just like a bigger phone, and I feel like I wouldn't like a computer, only because I've never edited on a computer. I'm not opposed to doing it in the future, because I love doing editing Photoshop on a computer, but yeah. So once the Shein stuff come on, you know, that will be included in the vlog as well. I'm excited. I'll have my camera, so the quality of this video may change a couple times throughout the video, depending on how many things I decide to put in the vlog. And I just want to wash my clothes, because overall I just want to start dressing nicer casually, like just going grocery shopping or to the mall, because usually I try to like dim down my light, or dim how I looked when I walk out. Like every time I left, I always have like a hoodie on, and I remember I stopped wearing earrings. It's just like a lot of things I stopped doing because of envious, weird, fake jealous, not knowing how to love themselves, having ass bitches. And I'm not doing that no more. I don't care if I get stares by girls looking at me like, oh, she thinks she all of that, even though it took me so long just to build up the confidence, just to look at myself and go, you are beautiful. Like, it's not my fault that y'all aren't confident in yourself, because at the end of the day, I had to do this on my own too. You know, I ain't have nobody in my corner like, go, yeah, 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 you that bitch, you that, like, you this, you that. I had to build myself up after years and years and years of being bullied, and then these current years of people being weird to me and trying to shade me, acting like I'm weird. And it's like, girl, I would rather be in my bed watching boys kiss, like, for real. So it's like, I'm about to start popping my shit. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This world is not ready for me, but y'all about to see me, y'all. Oh my gosh. And I'm so filled with love, guys. Like, it's gonna be amazing. Like, I feel it in my bones, and I just gotta keep reminding myself to keep going every day. In this video, this first part is getting so long, but I'm gonna edit it so it might not be too long. But basically what I'm gonna do right now, it is two, let me see, I gotta turn down my brightness. I can't see nothing. Gosh darn it. It is 2:35. And right now, um I do smoke the ganja. Um But I've been doing it a lot because living in this atmosphere and in this environment has been so stressful that if I don't smoke at least twice a day, I'm gonna go crazy and burn this whole house down, or I'm gonna go crazy and swallow a fist full of pills. It's almost happened several times. So, I don't want to promote anything like that, but that's my mind state right now. That's the conditions that I've been forced to live in. Um, and I'm sleeping on the floor, so, you know. That adds to a lot of the like self-deprecation of it, but it's okay because when you realize that that's all just like fabricated like stuff, you realize it. But what was I about to say? Okay, yeah, so I've been smoking a lot, but going forward I don't really want to smoke too much anymore. I kind of want to just do like, I think they call it tinctures, or like infused drinks, something like that, like for the rest of my life, because I really don't see myself ever stop using ganja or like, THC products. So it's like, or in the long run, just to protect my lungs, because I feel like, because I'm an air sign, I feel like all air signs have some type of immunity when it comes to smoke. Like, we don't have immunity, but we definitely can smoke a little bit more than most people. Um, and it's fine. But I feel like I've almost low key outdid myself because I've had a lot of like trauma that I had to work out literally on my own. Like, literally on my own, and still come out on the other end better than everybody else that shitted on me. That is a lot, because the devil cannot stand when you do that shit, okay? So as much as God protect you, like, as much as no weapon can form against you because God is for you, it's a lot of little things that if you don't continue to stay woke, them little things will get to you and you will forget who you are and what life really is about. So, yeah, it's been hard. So basically, um and when I do talk, I also don't want to just be talking. Like, I do pray that other people can take what I say and learn from it, or just add it to their just strain of thoughts, things just to think about, and just to add new perspectives to life, because that's the key to life. Remember, guys, to learn new things every day is the key to life. Um, what was I saying? I need to hurry up. This is why I need to stop smoking. Okay, so basically, yeah. So I don't ever see that leaving, my life. It definitely will decrease once I'm out of this environment, because I realized the couple weeks I was staying with my god sister. If y'all did watch that first video, I was literally going like a whole week to 2 weeks without smoking, and I was like literally in tears, because it was like when was staying here, it's like I can't even go a day without it. Like since I've been here, I've probably gone like 2 weeks, not simultaneously, but throughout the whole year. It's been probably like 2 weeks that I've haven't smoked fully, because I just literally can't do it without smoke being here. But I do want to limit it starting now and in the future, since I do have some money and I can do that, because because I have the money right now. I do want to go to this dispensary. It is called King Buds. One of the workers that I was talking about earlier, he told me about it, and I remember he was saying that he could give me a ride or whatever. But it's like, because of this case and all of this stuff, I don't even know if I should ask him, and I don't know if he's gonna be weird about it, because again, people would think you have ulterior motives. He probably gonna think I'm gonna try to get him to say something, or it's like, the upstairs neighbor was already complaining about like the smoke smell, so I don't want it to give him any more reason to bring up, oh, they've been smoking in the house. She told me to take her to a dispensary, like, type of thing. It's like, you just don't know. And I didn't really do no exercise today, and I haven't got out the house, so I feel like I should just go to this dispensary. My only issue right now is that I do have to take the bus. The bus is fine, but I have to use this app called Transit, if you know what I mean, to buy like an all day pass. But the only issue is my phone is off. But I can't remember if I can use the Transit app if my phone is off. That's the only issue. Cause if I can do that, then I'm gonna be out as soon as the next bus come. And I'm gonna get Tentagers. I really, really, really want that. I've been wanting that for so long, ever since I seen them on Delta Munchies. But ever since I seen it on there, Delta Munchies never had it on there again. Like, they sold out, and then they never put it back. Like, it sold out like crazy. But I seen it on King Bud, so I want to go down there to go get it, because I really need to take a break from smoking for real. Especially for right now, because I've kind of been going crazy, because this trial thing has been back up, and then these workers, and it's just a lot. So I want to go do that, and I think I brought that up in this vlog, because I'm gonna show you guys like my experience on it. I'm probably not gonna record too much, because I do like my high experience to be kind of like a thing. Like, I always like it to be like a calm wind down. I've almost made them like a ritual at this point. Like, me smoking has literally become a ritual. Like whoever I marry or end up dating in the future, please understand that when I say I have to smoke or I haven't smoked yet, it's not an excuse for me to just not be with you, like around you. I need this. Like, I need this, okay? I need this. I need to roll up or drink or use a tincture or whatever I'm using in the future. I need to queue up all of the TV shows, and all of my YouTube videos of my the people I'm subscribed to that I haven't watched yet, and I need them all queued up. I need to get cook, because after I get done, and watching my videos, as soon as I'm finished and that high start wearing down, I'm going to eat the food. I'm not gonna make it, 'cause it's already gonna be done. I need that, and that's about a good. I want to say a good hour, not even an hour and a half. A good hour, just 1 hour. you know. But if like if you are a smoker, a fellow smoker, and you do the do, then we're gonna be alright. You know, yeah. But actually, we're not gonna be alright. But like, if you like doing different stuff, because like when I watch my videos, like unless you just like real open minded and you're not gonna be like, oh, what's like, why you watching that? Why you doing that? Which you probably are because that's what I deserve. That's the type of partner I want. Then I guess we could watch the shows together. But like, if you want to do something else, you can do something else. But like, I need to watch my shows. Like, I'll even go on my computer with my headphones. I don't even gotta be on the TV. But like, I just need to watch my shows. Okay, I need to do what I gotta do. And my music. If I want to play music, sometimes I watch the shows and listen to music at the same damn time. Cause it's just a vibe all the time. But basically, yeah, I'm about to go get a tinctures. I'm about to probably look up if I can use transit without my phone being on, which I probably can't. I just gotta probably keep the app open, cause I feel like I've used transit before with my phone being off. hmm Okay, but basically that was the intro. Um, this might be the intro. I don't know. But I love you guys so much, and if you love seeing this face, and if you like to see more of me, please subscribe.